in the United States, normally, when you are in, it is for some, it is very, very expensive to get health care. I want to know, as a powerful country in the world, how there are many people who can die because of they didn't get the money for their health.
Hello, youngsters in the United States. I am Obed. Well, I just would like to know, what are the most of your fears in the United States?
I would like to know more again about youth in the United States. If I try to consider here in our country, youth has got a problem whenever they finish their studies. They do not have maybe occupations. If you try to count the majority, you find out of them they are home. And among of them, they didn't have a chance to succeed, maybe to have a good marks in the national test, which can permit them to go in the public university, whereas the private university is very expensive. So I would like to know, how about in the United States, youth, does them get a chance to pop in the public university, and also some of them who didn't get a chance to pop in, do they have means to pop in the private university? Is it possible? Or do they get easily the occupation? This is what I would like to know.
My name is Olivier. I am a student in informatics sciences, and I would like to ask you, how far is the computer sciences in your country? And I hope that we can correspond to that. Maybe we can exchange knowledge.
We have an African American president, that's Barack Obama. I want to know so far, how do Americans cope with diversity? You know that Americans is like a rainbow nation where there's a lot of persons from different corners of the world they meet. So how do they cope with that diversity? So that we can have a good example from them, since we also deal with that. When in the United States in 1960, there was a segregation between white and the black people and minority. But after so long time, they overcome their problem. I want to ask what they did or they do to succeed as Burundian. We can perhaps follow their example. Thank you.
As you know, here in African, we do start by once you have already finished your skill, or a secondary skill, or university skill, if you want to get a job, to get a good job which can push you to get a better life in life, it becomes very hard. So what I don't ask is that about the United States. You do find there in the university, people do finish the university in a few years. You find he's in the age of 18 years or 19 or 20 has already finished the university. So what is the strategy can they give us so as you can be in the same level as them? Yeah.
I'd like to ask the people from America, are they happy, or they agree with the United States of Africa? This is the question.
So, where lies their curiosity? It might happen when you're running your studies and you get an unwanted pregnancy. Then this is the case in Burundi, where you find thousands of boys and girls are getting unwanted pregnancy. And you find that they are mistreated by their families. Some of them are chased from their families. I want to know the same case if it happens in the United States. A girl or boy who's running his studies gets an unwanted pregnancy. How does his family cope with him or her, and how does the states regard this kind of persons? How they treat them?
What is the average age at which somebody gets into the secondary school, university, finishes his bachelor's degree, finishes his master's degree? This is what I want to know, to compare with what happens here in our country.
Or just to do a comparison between United States of America and Burundi. According to education, I would like the importance of papers that we get here, for example, diploma or license, or where, for example, you are a doctor. What is the comparison between just qualification that we get here in Burundi and that we find there in United States of America.